once again, we look down on all of the people because they lived in the desert. He saw many of them very, very thirsty. So God said, I'm going to make myself known to them through their leaders, that they should share the water that they have with one another. By that way, people will remember that I share with them my love. And the people did as they were told. They shared their water. And yet, they didn't make a connection that God still loved them by their sharing. The problem seemed to be that they had very few cups or bowls. So they could cup the water with their hands and carry it to one another. But you know what happens when people carry water in their hands? Yeah, it falls through. And then by the time they get to where the water is in the person, there's no water left. It quickly runs out between their fingers. So as it turned out, no one had any water to share. Not those who carried it, nor those who were to receive it. And so God's people were still very thirsty with nothing to share, so that they could know that God still loved them and shared his love for them. So God thought again, scratched his head. I'm going to do it. Once again, he said, these are my people, and they don't even know that I love them. There was nothing more we could share with God. Oh, except another light went on. He said, of course, I have it. They can share bread together. They can share bread together and still have plenty for themselves. Not like the shoes. They can share bread and not lose it. Not like the water that they lost. They could share the bread and be together when they did. And they could be happy and not hungry. And they could be stretched to one another. And so they would remember that God loved them. And so the people did as they were told, and they shared their bread. From that day on, they knew that God was with them, and that God really loved them. Isn't that a nice story? And the story is real. And what we're doing this morning is sharing the bread of Jesus. The great gift of our Father to us. He says, I want you young kids to share this bread all the days of your life, just like many of your parents do. Maybe we don't all share together here, but you do around your table at home. So you make that this sign of unity. You don't come here and make this also a sign of unity. But you share together, and by your praying together over all your meals, because they're all sacred, that God is present. And remember that whatever it is we have, it's always more than enough for everyone. Well, a few weeks ago, you shared part of who you are. Your families did too. They can all agree with that. So one of the special things that all the kids did was you made a special loaf of bread that marked off the place where you sit and all the foods. And your names are on all that symbolic loaf of bread. So what I'd like you to do now, it's nice to have a loaf of bread, but we have to cut it up. give it to everybody around. You don't have to break it all. A lot of it. So make sure everybody around you gets a piece of your bread.